To begin our program, we are welcoming Lesley Bertolotti, who is the Sustainable Communities Program Manager for the Nature Conservancy. Lesley recognizes that protecting Florida's beloved wildlife, wild lands, and natural resources goes hand in hand with ensuring that built environments work in harmony with nature instead of against it. Her work focuses on developing approaches, practices, science, and policies to advance nature-based solutions in our built environment to benefit both people and nature, to minimize impacts of our actions on natural resources, and to preserve ecologically important wild lands.
Well, welcome everyone. I'm so excited to be here today. As my introduction said, I'm Lesley Bertolotti with the Nature Conservancy, and I'm thrilled to see so many people here like me who are passionate about sustainable landscapes. First, I'd like to start with a story of what ignited my passions for nature and sustainable landscapes. They were ignited as a child when I was catching tadpoles in our stream in our neighborhood, when I was chasing the glow of fireflies in the backyard, and while I was playing amongst butterflies in our garden. You may have similar experiences or different that ignited your passion for nature and sustainable landscapes. Little did I know, however, at the time, that my fond childhood experiences would root a deep appreciation and love for nature within me that would guide my career for decades and land me at the Nature Conservancy. Unfortunately today, due to monocultures of manicured lawns, bushes that need a lot of chemicals to survive, these impromptu opportunities that I had as a child really are scarce now for people to make these impromptu connections with nature. And it also prevents nature from being part of our built environments. At the Nature Conservancy, we know that connecting people with nature is essential. It's paramount to protecting nature, but also to the health and well-being of people as well. And we believe that sustainable landscapes are an excellent way for people to connect with nature on a daily basis and for nature to have a place in our built environments. And by sustainable landscapes, I mean ones that promote biodiversity, require no harsh chemicals, invite nature in, and protect our natural resources like water. So these are, just in a nutshell, this is why I'm really excited to be kicking off this workshop on shifting to sustainable residential landscapes in new master plan communities. This is a two-part workshop today. In the first part, you'll hear from the development community and from academic partners on how decisions are actually made within master plan communities and developments. You'll hear about how decisions regarding landscape design and investments are considered. Focusing on Westland Park, the first neighborhood of Tavistock's Sunbridge development, the panelists will share their perspectives on the decision-making process that led to the tentative adoption and initial installation of sustainable landscapes within this community. In the second session, thank you, which you will hear, it'll be introduced in more detail later, you'll hear about efforts to quantify the benefits of these sustainable landscapes within Westland Park. So we hope you find this workshop eye-opening, interesting, and informative, and I'm sure you will. Next slide, please. Now I'd like to thank our partners that helped us with this workshop. So a big thank you to the University of Florida, Institute of Food and Agricultural Sciences, their Extension Department, the a Sustainable Floridians program, the Water or H2O Save program, their Center for Land Use Efficiency. Thank you for a big thank you to University of Central Florida, to Tavistock Development Company and Sunbridge, to Life Soils, Cherry Lake, Dix Height Partners, Toho Water Authority, Canaan Associates, and anybody else, I hope I have not missed anybody, who may have helped put together this great workshop. I'm also excited to say that the Nature Conservancy, for about a year now, has had an official partnership agreement with the University of Florida's Program for Resource Efficient Communities to help advance and study sustainable landscapes. And you'll hear about some of that work today. And finally, I'd like to thank all of you, the participants of the workshop, for your attention and for your interest in learning more and collaborating on sustainable landscapes. So with that, thank you, and I'll turn it back over so we can start the first session.